Welcome back to Robbie's Office Hours. Today we're doing an example, kind of a non-traditional example of integration by parts. Now what I mean by non-traditional in this sense is, I mean kind of our gut intuition when we first start learning integration by parts is we're like, hey, whenever we see an X, we should just choose that to be U. Well, let's just see how that works out for you, okay? So let's just try what our intuition would say. It would say, well, set U equal to X, and therefore dV equals the natural log of X dx. All right, so du is easy enough. Du is just dx, and then you're like, well, V is equal to, that's great. Yeah, I don't know what to do in that case, right? In this case, in order to go from here to here, you've got to integrate by parts. Okay, that's kind of hilarious, actually. Okay, so this method is not great. Okay, so this is why I say it's kind of non-traditional. So what you're going to do in this case is you're going to flip the script. You're going to say, all right, so for our solution, we're going to say let U equal the natural log of X, and then dV be everything else. So that's my X dx. Okay, then du is 1 over X dx. And V is just power rule, so this is X squared over 2. Okay? So then what does that allow me to do? That says, all right, well, remember integration by parts says what? The integral of U dV equals UV minus the integral of V du. Okay? It's just the product rule in reverse, in some sense. So what do I get here? UV, so UV, this is going to be X squared natural log X all over 2. Okay, so that's V times U minus the integral of V du. Okay, so what am I going to get here? X squared over 2x dx. Okay, my x's cancel, so I'm left with, so let's do this. Let's separate this out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get x squared natural log x all over 2 minus, let's see, 1/2 integral of x dx. Well, it's like the best thing ever. Now it just boils down to a power rule, and I'm left with x squared natural log of x over 2. This is x squared over 2.5, so that's what? X squared over 4 plus c. Okay, so there you have it. There's how to do an integration by parts with something which is somewhat non-traditional, meaning that your gut instinct for doing a U substitute or doing an integration by parts with U equal to X and dV equal to natural log X dx is actually not the right thing to do. Okay? All right, I hope this is helpful for giving you some intuition for how to consider, how to look through integration by parts. Questions, like, subscribe, do all the stuff, send some comments, and share with your friends.